Hello and welcome in my nursery makeover. First, let me show you the room I'm going to work on. It used to be my craft room slash office. I even made small renovation video about it. I will leave the link to it down below. It is a very small room, so not a lot can be done in it, but I think when the baby is still so small you don't need so much space, and once she will grow up then I will think of something else. This house is from 1930s, so it has still a few of its original features. The walls were plastered and painted when we first moved in. We already put the new radiator, moving it more under the window. Windowsill needs to be fixed. It was painted before, but because I've used wrong paint, the flower pot damaged it. So all this needs to be sanded, filled and painted with the right paint. Also the socket, light switch and the pendant has to be replaced for new ones. I like the look of this door, so all I have to do is to sand them slightly and apply fresh coat of gloss paint. This vent needs to be cleaned and replaced. This is good to have it for the better air circulation, and as I've mentioned before, it's a quite old house. So the first problem on the way is the peeling paint. It's another mistake I've made few years ago. I painted fresh plaster with satin paint without any undercoat. At first I thought I will cover it with the filler, but there was more and more places with the paint coming off, so I've scraped the whole old paint off. It took me hours and hours. Same places were coming so easily, other ones were absolutely nightmare and I literally had to scrape it. There was also few places where the plaster came off, so I had to refill them. Once it's dried out, I've sanded it down. So this is how the room looks like after the old paint is scraped and all the imperfections are filled. I left the ceiling the way it is. Windowsill is sanded and needed to be filled. I started to work on this room when I was still pregnant, quite far away as I always managed to leave important things to do for last minute. This time I've primed the plaster and then applied 2 coats of matte white paint. I'm keeping the old skirting boards, but I have to fill the gap between them and the wall, and to do it I'm using caulk. It's actually quite satisfying job. So after almost 2 weeks, this room looks exactly same as it was before, but I had to fix the mistakes I made before. So the walls are white again, how they were before, but just new fresh paint with undercoat. The windowsill is fixed and painted, radiator is back on, skirting boards are painted, doors are painted, gloss. The switch still has to be changed, but there is new socket on the bottom. So now I have white canvas which I can start working on, and the first project will be to create the scalloped wall in this corner. I've asked you on Instagram and on YouTube which color I should go for, and at first I was going with this one, but at the very end I changed my decision and we are going with this one. So this is the place where probably a coat will go. That's why I want to create this featured wall. It will go from the doors all the way there to the corner, and I'm not sure if I should continue painting it pink all the way up to this corner or just stop where the window frame finishes. So First, I painted up to here and see how it looks like. As I said, it's small room, so I don't want to have too much of it. I'm not going very far with the scallop wall, so this is how far the cut's going. And this is about 120 centimeters away from the floor, and this will be like a top of the each scallop shape. To create the scallop wall effect, I took my cereal bowl. With the masking tape, I've marked in straight line where I want the half circle shape to start and finish. I make sure I put the top of the tape exactly with the straight line I've created before. And to create even gaps between each shape, I've taped two sticks to my bowl. For the corner, I've cut same shape out of the cardboard and bend it so I only draw the exact piece I miss. With the pointy brush, I start with painting the edges, and once the edges are done, I started to fill up the rest. For bigger space, I've used the roller. So there is a little update. I'm actually not sure when I was recording last time, as there was so many different things going on. So I just show you what has changed since that. So the bed is put together. The paint is done. I don't want to show you too much before the big reveal. I got the prints here, which I want to put above the bed. This is fixed. Windowsill is painted, new radiator. The chair is a chair which I used to have two of them very similar. I bought them mainly to resell them, and now I found another one on Facebook Marketplace. It's kind of like a rocking and swinging, very boho style. So I bought it on Facebook Marketplace for £30. And then I bought this cushion on eBay. It wasn't as fluffy and full as it's now. It was actually quite flat. I was really disappointed when it came, but it was so hard to find something that will actually fit into this chair. So I found this one. I like the color. I ordered it. It came. Yeah, I was really disappointed, but I just decided, as there is a zip on the side, I just open it up and fill it more with like a cushion fillers and stuff like that. So now it's nice and cushiony and nicely fit into shape of this chair. And I also have changing table, which is from Mamas and Papas, but I bought it on Facebook Marketplace for again £30. There's few beads which I have to just put away. This is a changing mat. There is two of those shelves from IKEA which I want to hang above the these drawers. Maybe some mirror and decorations. There will be obviously more decoration in this room, but later on, as I will be doing some projects, with the nursery decorations. I will be slowly adding them up, but these changing tables is really good. I like the color, and so white goes well with the bed. But it's got this wooden effect as well. With the bed is actually from IKEA. It's the standard bed, got new mattress, so this has to be nicely set up as well. And with the drawers, they already are full already, maybe not very well organized, but there is stuff in them. And yeah, that's it for this room. That's all we can fit in here, but I think for the first few months, so yeah, that should be enough. I don't know if I show you the doors are painted as well, so it's nice and white. Now, where the baby sleeps next room, I can finally decorate and finish this room up. And there we go, my baby girl nursery is done now.